You can't hate me for that.
I don't hate you at all. I love you. I'm not in love with you all the time, but I love you.
I think what you mean to say is sometimes you don't like her. Like maybe you dislike her sometimes, but you're always in love with her.
No, I'm generally in love with her. But
Thank you for clarifying that.
Trying. She's trying to shoot him some bail.
She won't take it. That's why I love him, though. That's my man.
He's like, I said what I said.
No, I'm telling you, I'm not in love with her all the time.
Yeah, you guys keep trying to make it what you guys have going on. But for me, it's a little different. There are times, as much as I love her and am generally in love with her, that I have moments where I'm not in love with you.
It is that 2% of the time. Or
really?
40.
I don't even have percentages. I just
40.
know there are moments where I'm like, oh my God.
I know, but if I was in like my perfect interviewer bag, I would ask what the percentage is, but because you're my man and we're doing this thing, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, leave it alone.
I'm not doing that.
No, I want to know.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Percentages.
fuck!
I really do want to know.
It's often. It happens regularly.
Ian.
It's often.
No, listen. Don't twist my words. I am in love with
We're
her.
not.
They went on. You're twisting my It came out like a tornado.
Y'all hating.
Does that sound bad?
Is there anywhere a man could share his piece?
Exactly. Listen, I'm around people I love. I'm going to be honest. There are times she does, says, and acts certain ways where I look at her and go, right now, I'm not in love with you. That happens. It doesn't happen all the time, but it is a regular occurrence. It doesn't mean I'm leaving you. It doesn't mean I want someone else. It just means in that moment, I'm not in love with you.
Yeah, you're being a dick. In that moment, you're being a dick. Now that he's explained it that way, I understand.
Yeah, you guys do know that you can be dicks sometimes, right?
No, I think it's a mirror. You're going to give me that dick behavior, you're going to get it back. Maybe that's why you hate me.
I think that his verbiage is crazy, but...
I don't think he's explaining.
So like tit for tat.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say. I do a tally sometimes. I am of that ilk. I'm sorry.
That's sick.
I will.
A tit for tat is sick.
You
I will admit
guys.
it.
In a long-term relationship, tit for tat is sick.
It's on something. Some things it just really it adds up, and I have to just really clock you in on what's going on.
Well, that's when I'm thinking in my head, oh, I'm not in love with you right now.
Well, no, I don't think that way. I think I always love you. I think that, okay, I've done this, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing all of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where's the reciprocation?
It's not always there. And it's not there from you either sometimes. Two-way street.
I need an example.
I mean, I used it last time. I don't need to get crushed again with my example of the working class and the non-workers.
God.
Again with this.
Oh, buddy, I'm now. Hey, tag me. I'm ready to argue financial abuse as well.
Right,
but
financial abuse.
I'll let you guys go.
No, financial abuse is real, except the thing is, it's not that we financially abuse you. I think there are times in my relationship, I can only speak for myself, where I am financially abused.
I'm not seeing eye to eye in that. Maybe you're not explaining yourself.
Julia?
Remy, can you therapize him here?
Can you elaborate a little bit? You think she financially abuses you?
And by that, do you mean that she just takes advantage of the fact that you have money? Is that what
I don't
you're trying
think
to
she
say?
takes advantage of me. She takes advantage of the fact that we live a very financially comfortable lifestyle that allows her not to need to do anything to earn money.
So you're calling me a gold digger.
That is not what he just said.
You're not saying
That is not a gold digger.
I don't think he means take advantage. Maybe sometimes we can take things for granted,
Oh, that's true.
but taking
So maybe
advantage
it's
is
the
a whole
language you're
different
using is wrong.
story.
I'm just saying how I feel and what comes
But
to my mind.
focus on the message and not the words.
Well, sometimes when the
Thank you,
language
Joe.
is used wrong, it's perceived wrong. Like if you're using, I'm taking advantage of you, I'm like, but I'm not, in my head, I don't think I'm taking advantage of you. If I'm not being like appreciative or like what Remny said, what was the word you used?
Take it for granted.
Take it for granted. Oh, okay, I can see that.
So I think we all
can
do that.
I can understand that. So like your language is harsh and off sometimes, and I'm like, I'm blindsided.
Okay, I understand. But you've told me before that you wanted to marry someone that was financially stable and be
I
in a
had a
Let
destiny
me
for
finish.
my life.
Let me finish.
My boy in his bag today.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
Clear up.
And
I
you,
saw it.
and you said,
We ain't even intro this shit.
Not at all.
and you said that you wanted to live a luxurious lifestyle, a glamorous one,
Okay.
and you fulfilled that prophecy.
Exactly, and you call me delusional, but yet I manifested the life that I wanted.
But I
So
kind
it-
of
aren't we-
manifested it too.
I mean, aren't we saying the same
For
thing?
us.
Okay, fine. Well, I am getting a job soon, so.
Oh.
Not by force.
Clap it up for employment. Clap it up.
Look, Joe's doing the slow clap. Joe did the slow clap.
Women empowerment, man.
On your own volition.
All right, let's
On my
let's get off of us. Let's get.
You guys came in hot.
Yeah,
Everything
what,
all right?
how do we follow that up?
There's
I was just
plenty
doing
of
a mic
ways,
check.
buddy.
Yeah, we didn't say, hey, episode 2 of Podwives.
What does everyone think about episode 1? We got a ton of reactions.
We need to hear it from the people that don't usually pod
Yeah.
first and foremost.
Yeah.
Ladies. Indian.
Whoa,
I guess
whoa,
you're sort of
whoa.
used to it.
Yeah, exactly. But go ahead, ladies.
I didn't watch it because I didn't want to watch myself. And I looked at maybe like 3 comments. I got to, she looks like every other Dominican girl in the Bronx.
I mean, they were very nice
Okay.
too.
I mean,
She
I
probably
guess
saw
I
the
do. I
one
do.
bad comment
I
about
know.
herself in
I
that
do.
because
That's
there was
what you
like
saw,
9
Rem?
million.
Aremni, they
I
were
don't
like,
wanna look at- I didn't want-
she's
Rem
gorgeous,
comment.
she's beautiful. I got, she
Yeah.
has an extra chromosome. So you were spared. I'm telling you now, you were very much spared.
You got spared. They loved you, Rem.
Well, thank
They
you,
did.
but I didn't really like it.
They did. They loved you. Absolutely.
I did get coworkers that should not know about this, not have seen this, come up to me and say, "Hey, my daughter sent me this video. It's you. It's you." I'm like, oh,
Patroni!
so sorry.
Yeah?
Please don't watch it.
Ah, we were fine.
No, I
didn't say
know,
anything
but
bad, no.
A little controversial, but I think you did great.
I didn't want to hear about the
Right. Y'all were like,
blowies, and that was
Ah, blows.
the blowies.
you guys
was
look
the
like our
thing.
therapists.
No,
Actually,
you guys really pushed the envelope. No.
I tried.
they were funny. Some of them were a good read, but there was a lot of funny comments. Just I liked how they understood the different dynamics between each of us. They called Ian the white Joe, and I thought that was hilarious.
That's
Yes,
funny.
they said that he was literally like you're literally the white Joe. Like you guys are just
Like no
twinning.
wonder why they like each other. Or they
Yes,
work
no
well.
wonder they work so well.
Yeah.
No wonder they, there were some crazy ones, of course, which is, it comes with the,
Territories?
it does.
Did you cuss anybody out?
No. No, I did
No,
not.
Did anybody cuss anybody
I
out?
blocked 7 of them.
Did you block people for real?
Yeah.
Why?
Because watch your fucking mouth. What the fuck are you
Were they
talking
talking about you or Shadée?
Whoever they was talking about. Block, nigga. You.
I would have had to block like 130,000 people.
Well, no, I'm
No.
cool with letting people get their shit
Yeah,
off.
some of them
Some
were
people
just
get
disrespectful?
obsessive with it. No, I'll even allow that. But when you say the same thing every 10 minutes in every thread,
Oh, I did see one guy that was doing that.
oh, I ended his whole
gone.
career.
He's gone.
I saw
ended
that. I
his
think we're
whole
talking about the same
life.
guy.
He's out of there. He was out
He's
of there.
on multiple different platforms saying
Yeah.
the same
And
thing.
don't
Yes,
say his name.
exactly.
Yeah, he was
I'm not
going
saying his name. I'm
nuts.
not giving him
Like that kind
any.
of
Yeah, I
thing. He
ended
even
him.
came on
My
my
mom
page.
was like, "What? Who is this?" My mom's like,
I
I
don't
wrote
know."
his name down. She gave me his hand. I'm like, "Mom,
I don't know who that
please
is.
calm down. It's okay. We don't know who this person is. They have no impact
Yeah,
on our
she
lives.
was pissed.
Don't stress."
Listen, the comprehension of the public is what got me the most. Like some of the things that they were saying, oh my gosh, she just said, or he just, I'm like, no, we did not
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
They
Like
never-
what?
Well, they make
They
things
took their
up.
own, like, and switched it up and
Correct.
flipped
Of
it.
course.
And it was that kind of thing that
It's their
was
own
like,
narratives.
when
like,
did that, or did you miss the part when we said, like, nope, cool.
I don't know. I felt like the comments were pretty negative about me and Julia. Julia and I, they were really.
They're like, we're praying for your divorce. I'm like, okay.
Damn.
They were
Divorced
like,
in 6 months.
We're gonna
You're
see his divorce televised in the
They're
next
like,
6
yeah,
months.
pay-per-view divorce.
Oh, I did see those.
Yeah, it did.
See, I see that and be like, oh, they smoked it.
Yeah, so do I. That's what I mean, I think,
I think
wow,
y'all
I was
agree.
honest.
Yeah.
You guys are in some bullshit relationship. You don't really know what goes into being fully committed to someone and going through the trials and tribulations of a relationship. Like I started, there are days I don't want to be around her. I love her.
That's a better way to say it.
Yeah, that's way better.
I'm not going nowhere. But there are days I wake up and and I know she feels the same.
From the jump, when you wake up, you look at me sleeping down. Fuck you, bitch.
How you get away from
Why are you here?
I hear a great snore and then I'm just like, oh God, let me just
God,
get
she's
out of bed.
grating me already.
It's just something about how I wake up and I'm just like, today's not the day, Jules.
Okay.
It's just it.
Have to tread
It's
lightly.
it's a fact. I'm gonna get a house of a certain size because of that.
Yeah, you need to have.
Oh, yeah,
at
that's-
least you need to have 2 floors so you can go escape somewhere.
100%.
Your setup
Yeah,
is perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
There's
I
enough
think that's
places
very
to hide.
helpful.
Absolutely. I
We
think
spend
that's
half of the day away from each other.
What?
Actually.
Yeah, I'm down in the studio either
More
making
than
some
half
beats,
of the
watching
day.
some fucking dude
Yeah.
podcasts,
I'll be
watching
reading
some dolphin
upstairs.
shit. She's
No,
up
I-
there reading her porn books and all is good.
Julia reads porn books too.
I do.
You both do actually.
I'm not
They read
denying
porn
it.
novels.
Like smut, like
Yeah,
it's
it's
very
shit.
good.
It's a spicy book.
exactly.
It's, not
It's like
porn.
I get to like.
That shit is porn.
I
That
don't
should
have
be
to
like-
watch porn.
Then he thrusted his cock. It's like great. It's great. That's porn.
Parks, it is.
That's
You're
porn.
right.
You ever read that
Wait,
shit?
wait,
She has
wait.
50 books that she blows through. I'm like, wait a second.
Wait till you get to
They're
like
really good.
fairy smut. It gets really dirty. And those mythical creature books, like
Very
read
smart.
some fucking
know.
that, and it's like wild.
You don't
I'll
read
give
the-
you one.
You don't read the elves fucking
Oh
books?
yeah, it's like
Very smart.
no, it's like Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings. Like they're fucking.
You like the fantasy stuff. I
I
can't do
do.
the
I
fantasy.
do. I like
The fantasy.
It's real.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Why are you guys doing that?
it's
Yeah.
just to
It's
read.
so good.
It's so good. There's the stories are good. They're like
has
romance
plot. It's
novels
not
that have
just sex.
plots.
Oh, so you're doing it just because you enjoy reading?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know the
I
same way
don't
that we
just
do
read.
OnlyFans, they do porn books, and I think that's completely
Wait, I
fine.
don't do OnlyFans.
Yeah, but they're not.
You don't?
And they're not
No,
competent.
never
You
have.
do OnlyFans
Is that bad? What is it?
currently?
I don't think I have any right now.
Were you
Wait
about
a second,
Were you about to press them?
I get rid of them every now and again. They get trashed for after a while.
But it's not, is it like
Sit it
porn or is it like you
So
get to
you're
know
porn.
this girl?
No, it's porn.
So you're paying for your porn.
Yeah.
The book?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, but you
You
gotta
pay for porn too?
Yes.
OnlyFans.
The free porn is
Do you
so
have
bad.
to pay for porn?
The free
No.
porn is bad. Like so it got to the point. I think it was today or yesterday. I've been in bed all day because I've been injured, and I was looking at porn. Obviously, I was like, I can't find anything in here. I have to go back.
Really,
to
you're that picky with it.
It's bad. Have you been to a porn site lately?
I
It's
love porn sites. I
You should
think they're
start
great.
reading books.
I don't like the
That's-
No,
plot.
that's
that's
not
hate.
gonna do it, Brian.
That's hate.
much better.
But that's hate.
It's very
It's not
descriptive.
gonna do it.
It is.
I think
it's
also
good.
there are specific women that they see that they're like,
Oh, that's what
I got to
see it.
she gets up on me about my porn categories.
I mean, they're all the
And I'm
same.
like, babe,
I
are
don't
you
care.
kidding me? I'm watching
Don't care.
porn. Why are you scanning
You know
and tracking my
porn
categories? She's like,
sometimes
I'm
you-
not these women.
He leaves the fucking
like,
browsers
what?
open, so there's a demographic that is the same. I can't help but to see the same
What's the
thing.
demographic?
Big ass Latinas.
It's a good category. It's a good category.
I mean, do I fit that demographic?
we are the same.
I mean, I'm not saying like I don't appreciate these are beautiful
I think
women,
that's
but
most
like,
of the rooms category.
hello?
Actually,
I know.
Embarrassed a little bit.
you should not be.
I mean,
you asked. You knew what the answer was gonna be.
Well, I was
mean,
gonna see.
do
I
you
didn't
wanna-
know what there was others, but I just thought.
I mean,
spared you the
I'm
gangbang
spared you
porn.
exactly. I'm sparing you the questionable ones.
What?
You leave your browser open. You're like bad at hiding things.
You're going through my phone.
It's not your phone.
That's the only place I go. So what are you doing?
Oh, you
How are
probably
you
got
on
your
the?
Safari.
You are
linked.
watching porn on your big computer.
No, I'm not.
So then it must
And
be
I
your
never
phone.
have.
Not on a Saturday night.
I can see the freaking history on your computer. Who's on
That's
the
when I'm
computer? Is it
getting real
me?
freaky.
Am
You
I-
know what?
just-
I'm putting this on the screen. Fuck this phone. iPad it up. Picture on picture.
Airplane on the big screen.
This hoe is here with me.
Mind you.
Upstairs?
Absolutely, yeah.
Hell yeah, you crazy?
Are you guys really
On the
trying?
projector?
Oh, he's the man.
Wait,
Oh, the projector's probably fire.
it's out of control.
Sorry.
They should make 3D porn.
On
Like
the
you can put the
Big
glasses
Mac
on and
that
really
I
get
bought
crazy.
him.
I think they do. By the way.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do
Oh,
on the
that's
goggles.
hilarious.
You've seen it?
No, but I've had friends that bought the goggles Tell me about the porn and the.
Why are you pressing his porn addiction?
Yeah.
She got a whole library of porn books.
Wait.
I can't have my little
I didn't know you were
OnlyFans.
doing it on the projector.
I mean,
On this subject, have you ever received a nude from your partner?
No.
Yes.
Never sent me
Never.
one.
And I won't. You'll never get one.
Have you? No, you never.
Why?
probably not. Maybe at the beginning.
Absolutely
No.
never.
No, I don't. I was never really.
Pussies.
I want to see that dick.
I didn't know you felt that way.
Dick.
Oh my
And
God.
he would never, and I'm like, why? Like,
And you would ask? And he would
yes. No, I don't do that. No.
Ian, she asked?
I like videos though. I'm
Yes,
more of a.
because I just felt like, why would I do? No, not objectified. I'm just like, why would I do that? She's gonna pass it around somewhere.
I would never though. That's my
Why?
man's dick. Like I would never want.
So do you
someone
send
else.
him nudes?
Yes.
So she should assume that you're gonna pass them around.
Good point.
Well, she sent them voluntarily.
You've never asked her to send you a picture.
Well, maybe I have, but when she
Okay,
first sent
well-
them, it was because she wanted to. I don't want to.
I just.
She
think-
knows what my dick looks like. She sleeps with me every night.
No, but it was
I
like
don't
when
need
you
to send
were
you a picture.
away. Like I want to see
But
it. Like,
what
I
if you
miss
were away and she wants to, you know,
You tore a
by
lot.
herself?
I don't think that's fair. You said that when you're masturbating, part of that kink for you is her not knowing and kind of getting away with something.
That's true.
And you would like her to oblige. So if part of her kink is I would like to see my partner's dick when I feel hot and steamy and say, hey, baby, send it over. I'm hungry. You got something over there I can, you know what I mean? Respectfully. Then, yeah, that's
should
kind of
abide.
your,
I don't know why I don't want to send it.
I didn't know you
I can't
wanted this
find the
one.
right angles to take the picture.
on.
I'm like, why am I doing this? It's,
I never thought
Don't worry about the angle.
Never
She's
have.
so
seen
then what do
it
I
mad
do? Do I
times.
stand up and take
There's
it?
no
Do I
great
sit
angle.
down and
You gotta
take
experiment.
it? Do I go from the side? Do I go from underneath?
You gotta do
I
all the
go from
above until you find a good
Exactly.
What do you do?
You've never
Skip the
sent
picture,
you
go straight
I've
to the
never
video.
sent a dick
Never.
pic anywhere.
ever.
Go straight to the video. Don't even take a picture.
oh, we
video
gonna-
would be
Don't you
better.
worry, we're going to get another black couple on the show.
Have you ever sent you?
Of course I have.
You sent her?
A dick pic, not to her. I think I must have sent you a dick pic.
That
at some
must have
point.
been you.
Hold on a second.
I've
Has he ever sent you one?
So
Have
who
you
was
ever
it
asked for
to?
one?
Not even a
No.
print?
No.
Really?
Wow, Parks,
You
were
didn't
you
like
sending
me?
those to?
Who did you send it to, Parks?
These
Where are they
hoes? What are you talking about?
You didn't like me enough to send me one?
I married you. What the fuck? Of course.
No, I know, but back then. you
And
didn't
now
send
she
me
wants
one.
one. Are you going to give
Marriage
her?
ain't enough these days.
Yeah, what the fuck? But you ask, you shall receive.
Would you ever do a threesome with your partner?
Oh, you're just freaky all the way today.
Okay. What would the conditions be? Each of your conditions. And would the threesome even include your partner? And I'm not going to start with Julia and I.
I think it's only right we start with Parks and
Yeah,
Rec.
let's go. There was one girl that I feel like was at our house trying to get it popping, but then she had like her boyfriend with her, and it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And there's been some other people that have offered, and it was just like, it's not really my speed.
Not his taste or not his.
Wait, was that like a cuck situation?
I don't know what it was. That's what was
It
weird
was
about
strange.
it.
It was strange.
I'm in the basement trying to mix some hip hop and shit, and she's like, her friend's like groping on us, and it's like,
Wow.
Well, why is dude here? I don't.
Why did you bring your man?
Well, he came to pick her up, but then it just so happened that it was.
Oh, he came in.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other rules that I need to be aware of? I got to pull out, obviously.
Sure, yeah.
Would he have to wear protection?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That could be awkward, no?
I mean, I think
That's reasonable. I would say that's reasonable.
it's reasonable.
Definitely.
Also depends, I guess, on the. Well, no, I don't think it'd be anyone we know. So
So
yeah,
that's a
would
rule.
have to be. Yeah.
So nobody that you both know.
No.
Well, okay. That makes it a little more difficult. So we just got to like pick up a stranger at the bar. Or hire a
Why? Do you have someone
hire a
in mind
prostitute.
that we know?
If I was, I don't think I would be able to express that, would I?
Yeah.
That's why
you
we're
can-
here,
You
buddy.
can express it.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Do you?
I mean, when you do that thing with your mouth, it kind of says that he can't really express the way.
Well, you don't tell me who it is. Don't say it. Don't say the name.
Of course not. There's people that would probably be an option.
Okay. Well, you can tell me their names later, maybe.
Sure.
Okay.
I was at your wedding. They was coming in on your side. So, I mean, the hills have eyes. Or the valleys have eyes.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, good job.
Well played. Well played.
That was a good one.
Well played.
That was really good.
Joe?
I can participate, but I'm not
He
fucking.
doesn't want to have sex with anybody, like in that type. He's not.
Do you want to?
He's a watcher.
Okay.
A voyeur.
Voyeur. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, and an exhibitionist.
Yeah, but he's
Isn't that
also
the same
like a
thing?
producer. He likes to give direction as well.
Okay.
So you're like
Like,
you'd
he's
rather
like a-
direct than engage.
100%. I'm a visual guy.
Right.
Let me just kind of. That's why I was laughing at the porn novels, because I'm like, shit, we're like porn stars then. Like, I think something and then try to make it be in the living room.
You're trying to bring it to life.
You guys
Yeah.
are talking about FaceTime, and I'm like, we had a threesome FaceTime.
Yeah, we've done FaceTime
fun.
threesomes. Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, we
Wait.
do shit. Like, we trying it out. Like,
Wait, you've done threesome face? I mean, you two are together and you FaceTime?
No, we're not
No,
together.
we actually weren't. We
Everybody's
just-
separate, but
Yeah.
on FaceTime.
That's actually
like
really
the
cool.
group. It's like 2 pairs of titties better than one.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's fun.
That's cool.
And that actually could be less controversial.
I just like seeing her pleased or her happy or her being her porno star. Like, I like that. And I like seeing how people respond to her
Right.
versus me being in the mix here. Like,
Got it.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a.
Jules, the rules?
No, in the conditions I'm going to jail. So I have like
You're
I'm
possessive?
not possessive. It would just ruin me for the rest of my life.
Really?
I just can't see my man with someone else. Even if I'm enjoying it, I just call the police because someone can it wouldn't go down
Oh,
well.
the police is crazy.
I don't know. How about you?
So when you say that, Jules, you know.
Am I? Okay.
Think before you speak.
I will say that.
I mean, she's already seen his cookies.
I will say that I've thought about the concept of us having a threesome.
Okay.
And I feel like we've spoken about it earlier on in our relationship. You were the one who was instigating it too, the thought of it.
Well, with 2 guys, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
He wants 2 girls. No. See, 2 guys, I'm okay.
No, well,
That's
hold
not
on,
fair.
hold on, stop.
How's it not fair?
That's not fair.
I'm gonna help you. She was talking to me about a threesome,
I was.
and I said, okay, I can imagine us being with another woman, and she said, who said I meant a woman?
Oh.
Meaning me, her, and potentially another man.
Or 2 other men.
Well, that we didn't even get to that part of the question. Neither of you even answered that. but-
Well, that was in your
2
question.
separate other men? Like he's not even
Right.
involved?
The question
Oh, yeah,
was
we
to
didn't get
you
that part
guys.
yet. Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me go step by step.
And then we can circle back.
Yeah, we can circle
Yeah,
back
sure.
on that second part. So yes, I have thought about it. However, I don't think I'd be good at a threesome with her. Because I love her too much. I feel like our lives are so intertwined that putting a third wheel into it, I'm not willing to risk what could potentially happen. Let's say it's the best case scenario. We have the time of our life. Let's go through it. It's the best threesome ever. But then after, one of us catches some odd feeling. I don't want to deal with that part of it. So the concept of it alone is
Yeah.
good enough for me.
Yeah.
Doing it, I'm not open to because I feel like there could be too much damage that will be done.
Oh, 100%.
And I'm not willing to risk what I have with her. That's part 1. The part 2 to that question, which is, would it include her? My answer would be no. I would do a threesome without her because then that eliminates something bad happening with her.
True. I'm like
you,
jealous.
You worked on that. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm
Is that
not
okay?
afraid
Does
to
that make
say it.
sense?
No, that makes all the sense in the world. You broke that down.
So, sexual appetite.
You know, we that is not the problem.
Tell them, baby.
No, I'm just saying, like, the long distance part, when we say that, that's our, like, if we're not seeing each other, there may be a time where maybe 3 weeks. Like, now it's rarely that. But that's something we just do that on a regular, like, that's our thing, basically.
So it's normal.
Yes, so it's not just the long distance, but I was saying he was referencing being on the road and not, being away from your partner. I'm like, well, we're always, like we're long distance, so we do that as, like, that's what I was referring to, not, like, but yes, people do, we see each other very frequently for a long distance relationship. And both of us have a very strong sexual appetite.
Wow. What about you guys? Sexual appetites, if you don't mind sharing.
Whose do you think is stronger?
Nowadays, probably yours. In the beginning, it was probably mine.
I could agree with that. Maybe. No, I feel like in the beginning it was both of us.
Maybe.
Because we were also well, I was in Jersey, he was in New York. Wasn't that really?
It's easier to have a stronger sexual appetite when you don't see each other all day, every day.
That's what I gotta learn. That
Yeah.
maybe gets him in and out.
Yeah.
Like, it don't say I'm right or you're right. It says
Oh, shut up.
maybe.
He straddles the line.
Maybe you're trying to appease me.
I'm studying this guy. That's fly. I feel like it was this. Maybe.
A simple maybe.
Yo,
Simple maybe.
I gotta just add that in my arsenal. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You have to die in every hill.
All right.
That's what you do to me, maybe me.
I maybe do.
I maybe do.
I maybe do.
That's sick.
It's crazy.
Maybe do.
And you guys?
I think mine's higher.
Think?
It's the books.
No, that's not true.
No, I just think mine's higher. He's
Don't.
tired, I would say. Well, you're just like you're tired a lot, so I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Well, he works hard.
He does work hard.
Like,
I'm
Spaces
not-
is
again,
exhausting.
I know. I'm not. Sometimes he just
That's good.
comes home and doesn't want to talk to anyone. So
Now I'm tweeting.
Good job.
Okay,
good
but
job.
does it always have to be sex? Can it be another way of,
I would like
besides
that.
a blowy, as he
I
said
would
last
like
time?
that. I don't know. Again, he is run down at the end of the night. So
Okay. Okay.
Do you ever include
Damn.
her?
Yo, wait.
Is it the time?
We can't highlight the
'Cause I feel like that's
rundown.
the thing.
Yo, this is sick. We can't just take a brief minute to talk about what rundown sounds
Go ahead, I'll
like.
get back to my question.
In the beginning, I had the higher sex drive. We're 8 years deep. I had to trap her first, so I had to lay it down, which I did. Which I did. In the beginning, I was
Yes.
an animal.
Talk about it, gang.
I'm serious.
you did. I will say you're a very passionate lover. I'm not gonna not give you that. You are.
Thank you.
You get the job done.
You talk like you do read porn novels.
It's real.
I mean, yeah.
You
what
are
can
a
I do?
passionate lover.
He is. He gets the job done under any circumstance. I commend him.
Hey,
All right,
Biggie in.
I
My boy.
Because for me it's not easy. Like the planets have to be aligned, candles have to be lit. Like I need a lot of things to get me to the mountaintop.
And there's new things in my equation now. I take a happy pill daily that suppresses my sex drive a little bit.
Antidepressant.
Julia,
Antidepressant.
a violation.
Yes.
Well, then I say happy pill. Are you on like?
Yes, I take an antidepressant pill, and it definitely affects my sex drive.
100%.
Legitimately. Like, it gets to me. Now, doesn't mean I'm not in the mood, I don't get horny all the time. I do. But something about the pill, when I get horny or I get in the mood, makes me go, I don't need it tonight. And then I just go my own way. So
Yeah.
that could be,
And
that could be,
You need that. I'm not stigmatizing you for the pill that you need. I don't care, but it does affect me a little bit. Your drive is just not there anymore.
Julia.
We also have a big age gap between, I feel like, you guys and us. That could also be
True. That's true.
a factor.
Maybe.
It could be. You know what? Maybe.
We're having these talks that sound very salacious and open sexually, but let me be the guy to tell everybody, it's not always as the fantasy sounds.
Correct.
Right? Like, there's been times where if I wasn't famous, I'd try some shit.
Right.
Yes.
Number one.
Right.
Number two,
because we talk
there's
about some
been
shit that we're
times
like,
where we've been out of the country and I said, wear something nice and go bag homeboy
Right.
over there. And I'm just gonna stand in the corner and record.
Okay.
And what happened is the club security has come over to tell me, hey buddy, you can't front, no phones, no phones, no phones, you can't record. But then I kept taping. Homeboy just wanted to keep talking about work.
No,
To her?
Yes.
He started
I'm in the
talking
corner
about
behind a
racism.
bush.
You're Homer Simpson dipping into the bushes?
Yo, she's dancing. She's dancing every song. And he's like, yeah, man, today at work. I'm like, yo, buddy, get to the fucking shit somewhere.
Then he's like, oh, your boyfriend? I'm like, yeah, fuck him. I'm like, so it was like weird because he was like, wow, you're like so beautiful. I'm like, oh my God. And then it kept getting back to like, you know, you get it, right? He's like, because he was like mixed and he was like having these struggles with being half black and half white. And, you know, and I'm like, why? So it was like, ooh, but then at the same time,
It sounds like one
it
of those
was
bad
like-
porn books.
It was the wish. I'm like,
There are
this is like an
areas.
epic fail.
Sounds like you were talking to Logic.
I think it was where we were.
Yeah, we went Greece.
That doesn't sound
I feel like
the-
if we were in like,
The Bronx.
City Island.
I'm talking about out of the country. Like if we
Oh.
were in like, I don't know, another
France.
like.
France is
And then
like-
there's been times where we tried some shit and then fought for the next 5 days. Because like if we're gonna do it, I feel like, I'm not speaking for her, I feel like one of the unsaid rules is the person has to be more attracted to her or have a relationship with her and not give a fuck about me. So there's been times where we've tried that and even as a voyeur, I'm not fulfilled. Because it's
Because of
like,
what? Because they're into you?
no, because they're too into her.
And not into you.
And the goal here is
Is
not
the three.
for me to be
Yeah.
in a corner somewhere. Everyone has to be getting their
Involved
shit
somehow.
off.
Okay, so there's also been
So I've
times.
had like,
the answers aren't good enough.
The talent
There
doesn't
has been
suffice.
times where
Yeah.
I've tried, like he'll watch me, or we're like, you know, like she's doing whatever with
Right.
me, and I'm like rubbing on him and like whatever, and I'll try to like put her hand there, and he's like, get this bitch off me, like no, like, he doesn't want it. He only wants me to touch him. So it's like it just. There's also been there has been fails where initially before we were comfortable enough to get to this point.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's do it. Like, I'm into women. Obviously, you're into women. Let's try it. And he's like, all right, what do you think about this person? Right? And he'll send me a picture. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then he'll tell me, and I'm like, well, and he's like, yeah, when you come up, we'll come to the bar and we'll see her again. And I'm like,
Right.
okay, cool. But before I come up, he's already got the phone number and has been texting the person and didn't tell me. No.
Well, how do you
That's
expect him
not
to
what-
set up the...
But that's a double.
It's not. It was
that's
supposed
a double
to be
standard,
No,
Shadée.
it's
be
supposed.
authentic.
It was supposed to be. He said it's supposed to be an us thing.
See, it's a
he
control
wants
thing
me
for
to. Well, part of it is. I said
It's-
that
it is-
already.
it is
Part of it is
100% a
thing
control
for me.
thing for her.
But if you have no, and then he got irritated, which is crazy because before I could even complain about it, he was like, "Oh, I'm off her. Oh, this and no." He's like, she started telling me about her day and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about your day. So like, he was off it, but it was like
I get
that's
that.
why. And I said,
Yeah,
but
but that's
babe,
where we disagree a
he's
lot.
famous. I keep explaining. Sometimes there are some women who come and they're like, "Oh my God, I want you and your man." No, you want my man. I've been watching you for mad long. Like I've seen
Right,
it.
right,
Don't
right.
try to fuck me your way into my man because it's not gonna happen. Like if you're genuinely interested in us something, like don't like because you're not. He's not even gonna fuck you.
Are all of us couples that have met off of an app? Because Julie and I are Tinder,
Tinder.
first.
Well, I mean, we met on
Tracks.
Twitter, kind of, sort of.
Or Instagram.
And then
I thought
I
it-
bagged her on Trivia Crack.
I thought it was
Three?
trivia crack. It
Trivia
was
Crack
trivia crack.
DMs, yeah. But we met on Twitter. That's how you found
That's cool.
your people to play Trivia Crack with.
And you slid into those trivia crack DMs.
Fuck right.
There's trivia crack DMs.
There was.
Yeah,
Clearly.
he found it.
Yeah.
Creep ass.
Yes.
Creep ass boy.
He found it.
Where'd you guys first meet?
The gram.
No.
It goes
I don't
down
mean
to
the
the
app.
DM?
So Instagram to where? Where did you meet?
Jersey.
That was the first time.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
If you mix me up on this vlog with somebody else, I will back into it.
Think about it.
Careful.
It was Jersey.
It might be a good time for a maybe.
Remember, I was actually working.
Crazy.
I was actually working. I had a shoot, and I was in LA. Remember, and this is funny because he knows now, but I have severely bad migraines.
Okay.
And at the time, we had been texting back and forth and whatever. I was in LA for work. I was supposed to come. I was like messed up.
Supposed to
I was
come
messed
where?
up. You were flying me from LA to Jersey.
My memory is bad. I thought I was in LA when
No.
you were working in LA.
No.
And you gave me that bullshit.
No,
I
you
got
were
a
home.
headache line.
No, he was home. You were home.
All right.
And I had a really bad migraine. I'm like, please, like, let's just push it to tomorrow. Like, I couldn't even function. I said, please, no. And he was like, so long story short,
Right.
it finally happened. He flew me. He's like, the funny thing is, I was really gonna dub it. Like, I wasn't even gonna, like, I was
Yeah, I was
irritated.
off.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, bitch, this bitch talking about
I
she
was completely
migraine. She
done
probably got to
with
do another nigga. Like, so what?
Damn.
Which, no, by the time I got there, we had been talking on the phone for like, what, like 2-3 months, something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, 2-3 months, like on the phone, like before we finally met. But he did, I mean, I don't know when I got there and
Yes, you walked in and I was like, all right, I can't dub it.
and then I had to secure the deal, like
I'm
you
gonna
said.
do this.
And I did.
So you did.
I did. Yep.
Good job, Shadée.
Fuck
First
that.
meetup, oh well.
You got him.
Got him! And then I had to go back to work. They called me, hey, we got another job for you, blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, oh, you know, I was there for a couple of days and I was like, I gotta go. And he was
You were
like,
in your lovey-dovey.
no,
I bet you didn't want me to
hey,
work
this is a
then.
good one. He was like, so, well, how much is the job?
Wait,
It's good.
you.
Trick Daddy.
How much is the job? 'Cause he didn't wanna
Financial
leave- I didn't wanna leave
manipulation,
either.
Exactly.
buddy.
So
I don't
It
think we
started early.
realize like how much we really like. We can tell on the phone, but it's different in person. Because sometimes you meet someone, you're like, oh hell
Yeah.
no, it wasn't that. So
Right.
he was like, well, how much is the job? And I text my manager and was like, oh, you know, he
Told
messaged
you.
it and I showed him, and then it was like, it was like cash app, and I was
Done.
like, well, can't come.
So you.
Good.
Why are you ever getting a job when you set the tone? You did. You literally set the tone.
Yeah,
No,
buddy.
I was working for real. Then,
She
like I
was
was
gonna
working way
go.
more. Like little jobs that I do now, I was working way more than like.
And I come from, if you're asking a woman to take off from work, then you supplement that income.
That's true.
Yeah.
I really believe that in seasoned relationships, it's more about keeping like it exciting and like keeping a spark there. So what you're really looking for is to keep your partner excited about a process. So you create these scenarios, you create these different experiments just to keep each other engaged. It's like subconscious or unconscious. For me, I don't know. I sort of like when I see, I'm gonna try to be objective. I like when other men hit on my wife. I like when women approach my wife, only to a certain extent. And then it stops for me. And then I'm like, get the fuck away from her.
Am I conscious for these interactions? What are they happening?
They've happened many times,
Am I
and they've
blind?
created problems for me where I'm just like, oh, I'm uncomfortable now. I know this person likes you. You think it's your friend. I know by their body language and
Yeah,
behavior.
because they be fucking aloof.
Exactly. And she says the same thing about me. Oh, that girl's actually hitting on you. She's actually trying to get with you. And I'm like, this is somebody I work with, or this is somebody I'm friends with.
And I don't understand why that double standard exists. When women say, hey, this is what's happening, shut up, you're a guy, trust me. We have to listen.
Great point.
I don't know why that's not reciprocated on
That's
the
a
on
great
the other
point.
end. I'm telling you something as a man that I'm seeing as somebody with a penis.
Thank you.
And you don't have one, so trust me too.
It's definitely a double standard. She will constantly tell me, I know you don't see it, but that bitch is coming for you. And I'm like, babe, coming for you means she's being nice, she's being friendly, she's talking to me. I was like, I don't see it. But she's like, you don't know, it's girl code.
I think he's too seasoned to not see it. I think that he is oblivious, like on purpose.
That's what you said to me.
Because, like he said last time, he likes the
I think you're just really nice.
special attention that comes with that. So he just allows it, even though I'm telling him, hey, that bothers me because I know what she's doing.
Right.
You know what she's doing.
Yeah, but
And he's
guys
like,
do it to you guys too, Shadée.
but that's kind of flawed. No.
Yeah, like, look what
nigga,
she's
you're
doing.
gonna get her beat up.
She's
Like,
hitting me
stop.
in the morning saying, yo, hope your spirit is well, King, and I hope that
That's
you,
not what
like,
she's
how do
doing.
you, hey, get out of here. Don't fucking text.
That is not what they
Hey,
be doing.
you're being too personal right now. Like, yeah, the bitches is uplifting me. Like, oh, shit. I feel good going home.
Oh shit.
But on the flip side of that, right, and I'll let you finish, I understand that I too am a psycho. Time to overshare. When I hired the private eye, I watched what came back.
Wait a second.
Hold on.
What?
Why did you do it?
When you what?
You hired what?
A PI detective.
To
Yeah.
follow
On her?
Yes.
Yes,
Why?
When was this?
years ago.
Sounds like a
what
movie.
reason?
Maybe 3 years ago.
This is
3 years is that's not
This is
3 years.
Look at that. That's yesterday.
That's very soon. You've been together 6 years?
Yeah.
Why all of a sudden 3 years now she needs someone to tailor to like now follow her and check up
But
on
she
her?
didn't know.
But why
Yeah, I
would you
didn't
do
know.
that?
I gave him the information he needed. He's like, yeah, what time you going to the airport? I'm like, yeah, 4. I just landed. I'm good. He's like, okay, what's the airline? Like, he knew everything. I gave all the information.
And she was just
not
being
all.
genuine.
Yes, no, I overshare. Well, first of all, we split up, okay?
Wait, you weren't together.
No.
Wait.
Well, no, I didn't tell you where the man lived. You found out, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wait, so she
Anyway,
okay.
we split up.
Stupid ass private
This is a
eye.
lie.
I can't go in the building. That's against the law. Dog, what do you think I hired you for? Knock on the door. She's getting fucked. Do something. Help me. Help.
Nudes, Budden.